This is Benny. Benny lives on Saibai Island in the Torres Strait with his family. Benny does everything that a 14-year-old would do. He goes fishing, plays footy, goes to school, likes hanging out with his mates, and loves spending time with his family, especially when they all get together. What makes Benny a little different from his cousins, brothers and sisters is that he's had acute rheumatic fever, or rheumatic fever for short. In order for Benny to live a healthy, happy life, he needs bicillin injections every 28 days. Or else he might get rheumatic fever again, and that can cause rheumatic heart disease.
True. What is rheumatic fever and rheumatic heart disease? And how do people get it anyway?
That's a great question, Yasmin. Well, your body has an immune system, which is a bit like an army of soldiers fighting and killing bad germs and bacteria in your body to keep you fit and healthy. Sometimes, in some people, that team of soldiers get confused. Instead of fighting the bad germs only, they also start attacking your body's good and healthy cells. When that happens in your body, that is what we call rheumatic fever.
But how do those germs get into your body?
Good question. When you have an infected throat or infected sores on your body, a specific germ called Group A Streptococcus, or strep for short, gets in, and this is when the army becomes confused. Rheumatic fever can make you feel sick. It can sometimes make your joints, like your knees and elbows, feel very sore, hot, and can swell up. In other people, it can make your body twitch and make it hard to even hold a pen. Rheumatic fever can also damage your heart, especially the valves inside your heart. They can get affected by those soldiers accidentally fighting the good cells, and that scars the valves. This is called rheumatic heart disease. Anyone can get rheumatic fever, but it is more common in children from 5 years old to 14 years old.
And if I don't get my bicillin injection every 28 days, I can get rheumatic fever again.
That's right, Benny. You've had rheumatic fever once. That means you can easily get it again. Each time you get rheumatic fever, it will damage your heart more. It makes the scars on your heart valves worse. This will make it harder for your heart to do its job and make you very tired and short of breath. Then you will find it hard to play footy, go fishing with your friends, and look after your family. Sometimes people with a little bit of scarring on their heart valves may not feel different, but it is very important to go to the clinic for bicillin injections and for checkups. When you get rheumatic fever again and again, your heart valves get really bad. You will need an operation to fix them or replace them. And after an operation, you will need to take lots of medication for the rest of your life. This is not fun.
That's not good at all.
No, it isn't. But I can make sure that doesn't happen to me.
That's right. Did you know that all cases of rheumatic heart disease can be prevented?
So, why are bicillin injections important, and how does that help Benny?
Let's have a look. Bicillin is a type of penicillin. It's a medicine that stops the bad germs called strep from getting into your body. Kind of like a shield. The bicillin is good at killing the strep germs. If they can't get into your body, then your immune system, your army of soldiers, doesn't need to fight the germs by themselves. And that means they can't accidentally fight your healthy cells, like those in your joints or heart valves. Bicillin is given by injection in the muscle of your bottom, hip or thigh. Most people don't like injections, but this works much better than tablets. After 21 days, the amount of bicillin in your body gets less and less. And after 28 days, there is no more bicillin left in your body. And once the bicillin is used up, the germs can get into your body again, and your immune system, your soldiers, can again end up fighting the bad strep germs as well as the good cells of your body. Bicillin injections are usually needed every 28 days, but people that have been really sick may need them every 21 days. Sometimes it can take a couple of days before your doctor or clinic has time to see you. So remember, it's best to contact your health mob 21 days after each injection so that you can be given the next injection right on time. No more than 28 days after your last one.
Sometimes I worry I'll forget about getting my Bicillin on time. I wonder what I could do to help me remember.
Here's a few ideas that you can try to help you remember. Set the alarm on your phone. Let your family know and ask them to help remind you. Write the due date on a card and put this in your wallet. Have a calendar on the wall or on the fridge. You can also note other important appointments, such as echocardiograms and appointments with specialist doctors.
That's some deadly ideas. I don't have rheumatic fever, so how do I know when to get myself checked out?
Remember Benny's story and how he got rheumatic fever? It was about 2 weeks ago. You and Benny were having a meal with the family.
Benny, how have you been? Heard you've been sick with rheumatic fever.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, much better now. I got real sick and real hot.
Oh, whatever. You wish you were real hot, Benny. Nah, just kidding. How did you get it?
Ha ha, you're so funny, Yasmin. Well, it started a few weeks back. I was out fishing and crabbing with Thomas and noticed I had a sore, scratchy throat. Catch anything?
Yeah, plenty. I'm just too good at fishing.
You'd be flat out catching a cold.
Fantastic. Big feed tonight.
Later that afternoon, back at the beach, my throat was feeling real sore.
Are you all right, bub? You got a sore throat.
Yeah, might finally stop you from talking, eh, Benny?
Yeah, Auntie May. I think it's just a sore throat.
Go to the clinic, bub. Get it looked at.
Yeah, I will. The next day, I went to the clinic and saw a doctor. They checked my throat and gave me tablets.
That looks like a strep throat infection. That's why it's been all sore.
Sore throats can cause rheumatic fever.
Benny, you have strep throat infection. You need to take these tablets twice a day, every day, to make sure the strep germ is killed completely and that you don't get rheumatic fever.
But I never finished taking them.
That was a bit silly, Benny.
'Cause I felt better, but I didn't know the germs wasn't all out of my body yet. A few weeks later, I got so sick I couldn't do anything. My joints were very sore. Auntie called and took me to the clinic. When I got there, the nurse said I needed to see the doctor again. He didn't have good news.
Well, Benny, I know you felt better and you stopped taking those antibiotic tablets. But what has happened is that not all the strep bugs were killed off, and you now have rheumatic fever. And that has irritated your heart valves. It also means that your body is sensitive to the strep bug, and you will need Bicillin injections every 28 days for at least 10 years to protect your heart from further damage. If you don't have your injections on time, the rheumatic fever can come back and damage your heart badly. That is called rheumatic heart disease. It could get so bad that you will need surgery. You could die.
If you get a sore throat or sores on your body, go to the clinic or see a doctor. Rheumatic fever is not good.
Hey, you still sick?
Nah, I'm all good now.
How can we make sure we don't get rheumatic fever?
The people at the clinic said to keep ourselves, our house, our whole community clean. A clean body is a healthy body. Brush your teeth and shower every day because the germs in skin sores can also cause rheumatic fever too. Rheumatic fever can be avoided. Now I can take charge of my health and my life by making sure I get the injections every 28 days so that I won't get rheumatic fever again. I like to be healthy so I can go fishing for my family and play footy again. Always tell someone if you have a sore, scratchy throat and get it checked by the health mob. If one of your family members has a sore throat or sores on their body, Tell them to go to the clinic for a checkup. It's better to get checked out than end up getting rheumatic fever.
Food's ready. Come eat.
And the doctor also said to eat plenty of healthy food.
No worries. We've always been good at cooking a good meal.
Yeah, just make sure you leave some for us, Benny. Greedy.
That's right. Keep our bodies, our teeth, our house, and our whole community clean. A clean body and teeth is a healthy body. Brush your teeth and shower every day because the germs and skin sores can also cause rheumatic fever too. Look after yourself and look after your family.
We must always take a sore throat seriously. Don't risk it. See your doctor straight away if you get a sore, scratchy throat and infected sores. Always take all your medication, even if you think you feel better. And it is great to support your family and friends that have had rheumatic fever to keep getting their Bicillin needles. Remember, rheumatic fever and rheumatic heart disease can be prevented.